Please forgive me, for I have sinned. I am a dark moon. Or not even a dark moon, more like a blue sentinel. But they're the same thing. How can we choose one between the other without having this conflicting principle of which one's more righteous and which one protects the host the most? I guess we can just say they both equally protect the hosts. They're both equally good. And they're both equally ganky. Now, this is something I want to touch on. As a blue or a red or a purple, these covenants play a pretty big part in the game. If it's a host that wants to gank, or it's a solo host that's playing through the game, they're both important, right? As invaders ourselves, we like chaos and randomness to it, or else we wouldn't invade. We'd be duelists, right? But we're invaders. A lot of things I see invaders. The black crystal when the blue gets summoned, or they'll get extremely salty over it. But they should really just learn to love it. They should learn to enjoy that blues are being summoned. It's that chaos that you're chasing, right? It's the randomness, it's the RNG, it's what we're after. We should really appreciate blues more. So this is a appreciate blue day, I guess you could say. Right now I'm just trying to get this Lloyd's off me. So how can we accept our blue brothers? They are from another mother. They're from Priscilla, or Gwendolyn, or whoever the fuck you want them to be from. But as invading chaotic sisters, we have to respect our blue brothers. We have to open our arms and be like, yes, you are ganking me with the host, but that's alright. I'm an invader, I'm used to this, I'm seasoned. I know how to handle this. Plus, when you invade and there's a good blue, and they're doing interesting things, it really puts a spin on it and makes the game so much more fun just to have this big spectrum of people that are new, experienced, that try experimenty things, that troll, just like enjoy all aspects of the game. Sometimes hosts won't even get involved in the gank. Sometimes they'll sit on the side there and let you have a duel. But from my experience, invading should never be a duel. You should always heal, depending on the situation, depending on if you think you can take them without healing, from the aspect of, is this person better at the healing game and endurance side of things than they are at the straight up PvP? Then you can make that decision. I always heal though, because I like experimenting with people I fight. So that gives me more experimentation, that gives me more chances to have a comeback even. With duels you can't really do that. But back to it. I ran across that bridge with my Cestus equipped, so I could spam Perseverance in case the dragons blew their flame. But, interesting thing, for some reason they didn't activate. I'm assuming because I'm a blue and blues don't do that. Neat little perk there. So I just popped in here behind the Pus of Dragon, if you noticed, which I always do. It's the easiest way of dealing with this enemy. I just think this enemy is dumb in general. It has a lot of spammy attacks, and I don't think there's a real rhythm to it, if that makes sense, like most enemies. So dragons are dealt with. Host, so much easier to deal with the level. As a blue, your job is to assist, assist, assist. You can't sit there and get annoyed at the host for being, ooh, a little bit scared, ooh, there's an invader, because most don't know how to deal with that. Most blues don't know how to deal with that. That's why there's the meme, ooh, free sippies. But, as the game progresses, so do the people. The people become better, they become more experienced. And this is where the fun shifts and becomes so much more engaging. People start doing weird things. They start running into enemies. Blues normally do that, but when they're experienced, it's so much more fun. I've always dragged reds into enemies. I'll rarely sit there on the sidelines with the host. For instance, I'm practically the host right now. The invader is nowhere in sight. I have ran through the enemies, dealing with them. I assume he's trying to deal with the host, but he's having no success. He knows there is a blue in the world. He's not even dealing with the host, for instance, if you just pay attention to the health bar. So, he could be coming at me, he's not. So I'm all alone out here. I am with the enemies. I am the host. There is no co-opers. But there is a red. A red that has all the enemies in the level with him that he could drag me to. And I will happily follow him. Because that's the excitement that comes with being a blue. It's not, I'm going to sit here and be campy with the host. It's, okay, my medal against your medal. My blue sword against your red sword. I want to take that disadvantage. I want to test myself with it. A lot of blues that invade, I'm going to say invade, it's just going to happen. It's just in me to say invade, so just understand I mean get summoned. A lot of blues that get summoned, and reds, they like darting on the outskirts of each other. They like having this distant dance. It's kind of like at a prom where the dude's like, oh, should I go ask her out? She might say no, and the friend's like, yeah, just go ask her. And you're like, I really don't know. She might turn me down. Don't think of it like that. Think of it like, all right, I'm gonna go balls in. If I die, I die. But goof, blues have so much advantages. What can I do? How can I beat them? There's that, and there's also, hey, they're just Estus. Like every invasion, there's gonna be something that's hard. Something that's challenging about it. Either it's blues, a gang squad, or a really experienced duelist. It's all a challenge. It's all fun. And as soon as you start to accept each and every covenant as not just gank me city, the game opens up and becomes this broader spectrum of like enjoyment. It's not, a blue just got summoned, fuck my life. It's, okay, I have no Estus. How can I kill this blue without taking a hit of damage? Because if I take one swing of his sword, I'm done. And figuring out the way to kill this to kill this blue. It's so rewarding and it's so fun. I do have times where I do get salty though. I'm not gonna lie. You're always gonna get salty at some point. And you just gotta understand that I can beat this. I can stick through this. I can get better. And like once you start to grasp that, then the game just, it improves tenfold. Not everything's this overwhelming, impossible challenge. It becomes this fun, non-mundane enjoyment of where you can just go and do whatever the fuck you want. This isn't Bed of Chaos from Dark Souls 1. It's not cheap, alright? Sometimes you will get steamrolled. This is gonna happen. But you gotta look at it like, I also steamroll people. I also destroy people. I beat those noobs up with ease. Me getting taken out by 3 guys? That's alright. Me getting taken out by 1 really good guy? That's alright. It doesn't matter. We all steamroll various types of people. It isn't, this game's out to get reds. It's, this game is chaotic and fun. That's what we need to pull out of it. That's what we enjoy. We do get salty. We do start to hate certain playstyles. I hate a lot of playstyles, but I understand people get enjoyment out of that. And we just gotta accept this stuff. Right now though, I'm thinking of if the pus of man actually gets poisoned, or, and this is where I figure out he's not, so I start throwing kukris at him to like try and bleed him out. But then I notice the host's health, so I'm like, oh shit, host is nearly dead. Is the invader with him? Did he actually find the host, or has he been with the host the whole time? So right now I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get to this host so I can get my ear. So this host, right? I've done pretty much the whole level for him, right? At this point, I'm gonna give him a fuck you or a thank you. Like, if he dies, then it's a fuck you. If he wins, it's thanks for the year. I did the level for you. Let's move on. So I'm trying to get his attention. I'm like, hey, let's go get the boss door. So then we could give him my ear, because I gave you practically the whole level. But no, he's going to run through a metric fuck ton of explosive barrels with a fire dagger that could possibly kill him. So right now I am thinking, where's this invader? We've pretty much done the whole level. Is he going to Black Crystal on me? This is what I'm thinking. He better not Black Crystal on me. This has been a long ass invasion. This invasion was around 13 minutes, right? But I've been in the world with this red and I've only seen him for, accumulatively, 40 seconds, right? That's how long I've seen this red for. I've pretty much played the whole fucking level for this host. So I'm pretty tilted. I'm giving you my experience while doing this. So this is my like emotions at this point. I'm like, I really don't want this red to BC. This is part of the game. Invasions are random mode. Invasions are Super Smash Bros. With items. Alright? They're not to be taken super seriously. I do try hard at times. I try hard when I go for techniques, when I'm learning, when I want certain clips that I've been trying to get for ages. There he is. Thank goodness he found us. So I'm trying to coach him down here because he's like, oh, Irithyll Knight. I come up to try and get that sneaky beaky R1. I am a little bit scared of the Black Flame at this point, but I do raise my shield to try and bait it. Right now we're going back into the barrel room. I have one firebomb left. I unlock, I position myself, spacing and timing from last episode. Remember that, because that really paid off. I'm trying to get the finish on him. I fuck up and go for a butt scratch because I'm out of firebombs. So I'm like, okay, I'll get my cookery, maybe I can stop him from healing. That wasn't the case. But I give him a good old plunging. At the end of the day, we're just playing a game and enjoying each other's company, be it on the same team or the opposite. Take care, everyone. Have a good day.